When she gets Barbie alone, she confronts him about killing Peter, revealing that Peter called her in a panic right before he died. She threatens to tell Julia everything if Barbie ever crosses her. After a whole day of searching, Joe and Nori come home with nothing. They're completely shocked to find the egg just sitting in their barn. Angie tells them that Joe brought it home last night, but he has no memory of doing it. As the three of them get closer, they touch the small dome around the egg. They find that their hands fit perfectly into 3 handprints on its surface, like keys, but they realize they need a 4th hand to unlock whatever is inside. It's now been 9 days since the dome came down. Joe, Nori, and Angie have started sleeping in the barn to keep an eye on the mini dome and the mysterious black egg inside. When they wake up, they find a caterpillar has magically appeared inside the mini dome. They figure it's going to turn into a monarch butterfly, which they think has to be connected to the monarch prophecy they heard. When they touch the dome again, they see the clear outline of a 4th handprint and realize there must be another person who's been having seizures like them. While they're gone, Dodie sneaks into the barn and touches the mini dome. She gets thrown back by a huge electric shock because the dome doesn't want her. She's not the 4th hand. The others find her passed out and rush her to the hospital. When Dodie wakes up, she doesn't remember what happened and just blames the generator for the shock. To keep their secret safe, Angie and the others don't tell her the truth. Later, Angie quietly asks a nurse if anyone else has been brought in for seizures. The nurse jokes that Junior had a seizure once back in high school. This comment hits Angie like a ton of bricks. Junior is the 4th chosen one. It all makes sense now, not just because of his seizure, but also because of the weird painting his mom made. In another part of town, Barbie goes to Big Jim to talk about Max, who is becoming a big problem. They both see her as a threat, so they form a shaky team to take her down. Jim starts by trying to find out where she's been hiding for the past week. While there at the town clerk's office, Max herself walks in. Using the secrets she knows to blackmail them, she boldly orders Jim to go get her alcohol and shampoo. With no other choice, Jim has to do what she says. A little later, Julia goes to the police station to see Barbie, but finds Linda instead. Linda has been searching the dead sheriff's office for clues about the propane deal and finds a key hidden in his hat. They figure out it opens a safe deposit box at the bank and head over there together, ready to find out the whole truth. Meanwhile, Junior catches a guy stealing salt from the convenience store. The terrified man confesses he was taking it to the cement factory to trade for other stuff. It turns out Max has set up a brutal, underground fight club and trading post at the factory, taking advantage of how desperate everyone is. She brings Barbie to the factory and tells him he's going to be the main event. Barbie refuses to fight, but she blackmails him by threatening to tell Julia the real story of how her husband died. Forced into the ring, he has to fight a guy who recently lost his family because of the dome. Most people bet on Barbie to win, but Max knows he'll lose the fight on purpose just to spite her, and she's right. He lets himself lose, and she wins a ton of supplies. This is the final straw for Barbie. He decides it's better to tell Julia the truth himself than to be Max's puppet. Max is furious that he defied her, especially since she has a thing for him. While Max is busy with her fight club, Jim finds records of a house she owns on the edge of town. He takes a boat to the secluded, fancy house and is greeted by a nice caretaker named Agatha, who says the house belongs to some guy named Oliver. While Jim waits, he snoops around and finds a picture of Agatha and Max together. Suddenly, Agatha is pointing a gun at him and reveals she's Max's mother. She tells him her bitter story about how the town kicked her out when she got pregnant at 16. Even though Max became super successful, Agatha never stopped hating the people of Chester's Mill. But Jim is cool as a cucumber. He notices her hand is shaking and correctly guesses she's never killed anyone. He easily takes her gun, ties her up, and forces her onto his boat. On the way back, Agatha trips and falls into the water. Jim hesitates for a second, then coldly decides not to save her and just watches her drown. At the same time, Linda and Julia get to the bank, which is now full of useless money. Inside the sheriff's safe deposit box, they find a letter.